He wouldn't want a big dog and pony show. That's just not him. He's like, I don't do it for that. I do it because it makes me feel good. You know, this is what I like to do.
Welcome to Scheels Hometown Heroes.
Scheels Hometown Heroes is a way for us to say thanks
to those that serve our country and our community.
And are still giving back to others today.
We honor your service by sharing your stories.
From all of us at Scheels, thank you for your service.
Hey folks, here we are. We're just gathering to surprise Adam with the Hometown Hero Award. He's got his friends and family showing up, and we're just kind of staging and getting everything ready. We're excited for this. Looking forward to honoring Adam and see if we can get him out on the ice here shortly. Adam, come on in. How are you? Good. So I'm Tony Mariotti with Scheels Fishing Pro Staff, and on behalf of Scheels and myself and your friends and community, we would like to present you as our latest Scheels Hometown Hero. Also understand you enjoy fishing in the outdoors, so as soon as you get to take this in and visit with your family and friends, we'd like to get you out on the ice and take you fishing for a while.
Oh, all right, sounds good.
I nominated Adam for a Scheels Hometown Hero because I've worked with him for about 10 years now in different facets, and he truly embodies the warrior spirit of servitude. You know, serving his nation, serving his community. He's the kind of guy that will give you the shirt off his back. And he's emulated that through his career with the military and the local fire department.
Growing up, I didn't really know what I was going to do. The recruiter came to high school and said, you know, you can join the National Guard and get your college paid for and go see the world. You know, at the time it was pre 9/11. Guard was the Guard. You stayed at home, you trained, and had fun. You know, right after basic training, 9/11 happened. The whole country unified, and there was a sense of wanting to be an American and be in the military. Already being in it, I felt a sense of duty. Deployment came up and volunteered right away, and we went to Bosnia in 2003 to 2004, and it was just an awesome experience. I met my wife.
They were actually getting ready to deploy to Bosnia, and I was on the support platoon.
I seen her, and she was gorgeous, so I said I was going to get to know her, and I ended up playing a song, Fishing in the Dark.
And I was outside, and I'm like, who is playing my song on repeat? Finally, Adam walks out the side door. And
she come running out and said that was her song. I said, no, it was my song. And she dropped me on my head, knocked me out. And after that, we've been together ever since. So.
Shortly after, I had gotten an apartment, and when he came home from Bosnia, he never went back home. I had all this stuff at my house. We had only known each other for probably about, I want to say a total of maybe 10 days. And we just, you know, sometimes when you know, you know.
Adam and I grew up together. He joined the military first, and then about 2 years after that, I joined. We were part of the Moorhead unit for a while. And after that, we both did our deployments, separate ones.
So I went to Afghanistan in 2011 as part of a operational mentor and liaison team. So we were 12 Americans paired with 12 Croatians. We went over and trained a whole battalion of the Afghan army. And I was so calm at that point, so I taught their communications section how to use radios and antennas and computers and stuff like that.
I got out, Adam stayed in. I joined the fire service, convinced him, hey, let's do this too now together.
I joined the fire department about 4 or 5 years ago. My buddy Jimmy had joined. A couple of his buddies were on there and talked him into joining, and then he talked me into it. He's like, you gotta come do this, it's so fun. I mean, you're there doing something for your community, fighting big fire, you're going into houses that are on fire, it's just wild.
The way that he goes out and cares about not just his family, but his community. On top of his workload here, he joined the volunteer fire department in Frazee, and within 2 years, he was already a chief there.
There's nothing like going into a burning building or getting that page and you take off to the fire hall and getting into it, and you're there for your community. It's not like the Guard where you're doing something overseas. You're doing something right here at home.
When he does something for his community, he doesn't just give half of it. He gives like all of himself. As his wife and soon, you know, like our daughter, like we just are like, well, Dad's got to go do it. 3 o'clock in the morning, pager goes off, he leaves. You know.
It is great to be a part of the small town community. You know, I grew up here, I went to high school here, elementary. My daughters, you know, all the way through school has been in Frazee, so it's kind of nice to be part of the community.
This deployment coming up here, it was called off and then it was put back on, and we just said we got to tighten our bootstraps, let's do this.
We're part of Task Force Bastard out of Brainerd. We were attached to them. Here in a couple of months, we're going to ship out and go to Kuwait. Be gone till about next year at this time. So it's about all we know at this point.
It's really hard to, think that I'm going to be missing my dad for a year, but it's kind of what we have to do. And I have a lot of faith in him. He is a hard worker and he knows what he's doing.
You gotta have strength and pray. Support system, as you saw today, that wasn't even half of our support system. And the military support system is all deploying with them, so we got the fire department, a few Army wives, but you just gotta have your family and your faith.